Hi, I want to take a couple of minutes to present the custom-made custom-placed concrete beam family, which once used in project, beams fit together by default in a multi-joint or a square-off joint. In other words, no need to deal with them manually, as we normally handle other beam types such as steel and the precast beam, or to make use of a dirty workaround to create a matrix beam. If my memory serves me right, this family has been made since 2012. In fact, almost all my custom-made families have been firstly created between the years 2010 and 2013, and they get updates from time to time. This is a quick memory refreshment from Autodesk Revit Help. To create a meta joint, the most interesting and worrying condition is that beams must be other than a custom-placed concrete beams. You may check out the other conditions and considerations. Okay, so the question now, is it possible for two custom-placed concrete beams to be mated with each other? That's to say, can two custom-placed concrete beams meet in a meta joint? My answer, yes. It's possible to meta join a custom-placed concrete beams in Revit. In addition, a meta joint or a square-off joint will be created by default. And this is even possible for non-coplanar beams, beams having adjusted cross-sectional rotation parameters, and for different family type of beams. This is interesting. As you can see, this custom-made family transgress almost all the limitation of the other beam types, such like steel and wood beam. This is a simple opinion. When it comes to join custom-placed concrete beams, in my opinion, neither square-off joint nor meta joint is technically correct. You may check over this modest opinion, maybe I'm wrong. Okay, let's examine the behavior of this custom-made family once used in project. I'm gonna place one beam and enter edit family mode. This is a modified family of the standard one that comes with Revit library. There are now nested families except an already existing family profile. I have not changed anything to its properties, especially for material behavior. I have not changed it to another type like steel or wood. I just added a simple yes/no parameter to the family, and as it's displayed in tooltip, if enabled, beams fit together in square-off joint. If not, they fit in a meta joint. There are now math formulas. Let's connect another beam. To switch to a meta joint, select one beam. No need to select the two beams, and uncheck square-off joint parameter. This way, it will fit with adjacent beams in a meta joint. So, if square-off joint parameter is enabled, beams come together in a square-off joint. If not, beams come together in a meta joint. That's all. I just wanna unjoin geometry to make the joint visible. Notice that beams stand connected. Now I'm gonna change the cross-section rotation to 25 degrees, for example. Notice that beams stand connected in a meta joint, even though the cross-section rotation was changed and beams no longer coplanar. Let me now raise the two free extremities of the beams to the same level offset of 50 centimeters and watch what will happen. To get the best result, beams must be equal length. As you can see, the meta joint stands. I wanna just lower one extremity. This is the case where one extremity is lower than the other. It's also the case where beams have the same three extremities offset values but different length. Okay, this is not technically correct. Let's take back beams to the initial state and replace one beam instance with not only a different type but a different type from different family. I'm gonna take this on the beam that comes with Revit library. As you can see, beam is stand connected in a meta joint. This is not possible for wood, steel, and precast concrete to maintain connection between different types of beam. Unfortunately, where one beam is deeper than the other, this is not technically correct. What else? Yeah, I forgot to mention some other features of this family. One of them is the possibility to cut back geometry at end of joints. To illustrate this feature, I'm gonna use an advanced version of this family. For the first set of a square off joint is created by default, and check square off joint parameter to switch to a meta joint, and finally check cutback parameter to cut back geometry at end of joints. Moreover, we can combine two or more joint types in the same framing system. You know that you don't need a family like this to create a meta joint. All you need is 2 or 3 seconds, just the time to make 2 mouse click. At the end of this video, I will give you a very quick and simple trick to create a meta joint. Okay, these are some instances of the same family type. It's up to you to judge this. Another feature is the possibility to define the start and the end edge of the beam as angle. To better understand this feature, I'm gonna draw a structural slab and place an edge beam. What I want now is to align the edges of the extremities of the beam with the edges of the slab. To achieve this, I need to supply the correct values for start angle and end angle parameters. Then check off Y justification center origin parameter if Y justification under geometric position group is equal center or origin, and check if not. Now, if I change the Y justification from origin to right or left, beam extremities and the slab edges become misaligned. To realign them, uncheck Y justification center origin parameter, and then according to cases, check or uncheck the justify start right left and justify end right left parameters. Suppose now that the Y offset value was changed to 50. Another realignment is needed. To fix that, just supply the same value used previously for Y offset value, and according to cases, check or uncheck Y star offset and Y end offset parameters. As I said before, I give you a simple trick to create a meta joint. I'm going to place a standard beam. Okay, now just select the corner beam and raise the end level offset by 0.001 centimeter or less. Or simply add the digit 1 at the extreme right of the end level offset value. I just want to undo change and repeat the process. Thank you.